Hello, hello, hello. I have to think of a new way to come on. Oh, we're going to decline that. Okay, we'll pick up that when we're done. Let's start over again. Hey, my name's Kurt. I'm a dad who draws, and this is the Daily Draw. We get together every Thursday. Well, we actually get together every day during the week and look at a different subject matter. And we do the daily draw to really, my goal is to help you get in the habit of drawing something every single day. So I've broken it all down to Mondays, we look at something that is natural. Tuesday is man made. Wednesday is portrait. Thursday is character design. And Friday is animals. So here we are together. All right. This is Thursday, if you didn't know. And let me turn my screen on here and we'll get started. This is live, so if you have a question, feel free to ask me, and I will answer it for you. Let's see now. There it is. Okay, so in the last couple weeks, we've been looking at a ongoing series of just looking at normal everyday poses. Don't get. We've been looking at everyday poses of just people in their natural settings, because a lot of times, you're going to find yourself in a different place drawing just common outdoor activities, and it's really important that you get familiar with people in ordinary circumstances. So let's go ahead and I put a couple photos up, and you can download those if you're signed up for the class on the website. But here is, I've kind of broken them down, and let's get through a couple of them, all right? And really, I kind of want to show you maybe two different ways to approach drawing people in a natural environment. So let's look at this first one right here. The first thing I want you to do, let me bring up a new screen there, is I want you to remember that from the top of a person down to their feet, okay, if you go halfway, this signifies the length of their legs. So what you have here is going to be their upper torso, lower torso, their head, and then their feet. Those are knees right there, okay? So just, if you could remember that, that's a really good marker so that you get your legs the right size to the torso, okay? So let's draw this first, one approach, okay? So let's start off just with an action line, all right? This kind of, most of these poses that we're looking at, the people are all standing straight up. And so we're going to have an action line that is straight up and down. And let's start off this time with drawing the head. All right, I'm just going to add a solid a sphere per se. And first thing I want to do is just draw a line to indicate where the eyes are. All right. And then we're going to drop in where the nose is, and be mindful that if the nose is to the right, that's where we want to put it. If the nose is to the center, then let's kind of put a line about where the nose is in position on the head. And then of course the mouth, right? And then we can even get the ear in here. So there is a quick sphere, okay? And we could even add just a little bit more detail to this. So we can, on the right side here, as I look at the girl here, we're doing something like this per se, all right? We can come back and add some of the other details later. All right, so there we are. So let's drop down here to the neck. And all I'm going to do right now is just quickly, almost like I was an ant, going around the whole entire figure, outlining it. So just remember this is the top of my head here. And if this is what I'm saying will be my feet, these would be like landmarks that I can start to judge by. And so you might think, okay, that's where her bottom of her sweater is. So with this, let's just start dropping in big shapes that represent her clothing, where we think it's going to roughly fall. That bag. All right. She, in her, this hand here, she has a checkbook or something. A checkbook. Oh, that dated me. All right, look at this hand right here. So I'm just finding elements, trying not to overthink this too much, just putting down key items where they should go in the body. I'm just not putting them down. I'm actually trying to judge the distances where they're apart. For example, like if this is where is that in relationship to her head? Where is her head in relationship to her hand? See, those are things that I'm taking a big view, a big overall view on, okay? All right, so this is coming down here, and so we kind of have a knee here, right? All right, where is this foot lining up? Oh, it's right underneath her hand there, okay. And where is this foot? Oh, that's lined up also right underneath this hand over here, okay. So now with this, I could come back in here and start breaking it down a little bit more. So when it comes to these arms, look at this. There's like a cylinder there. Look, this. That's a nice cylinder that we got going there. Let's see, her knee. Okay, so if this is the bottom of her sweatshirt, let's refine this just a little bit. Okay. Look at this negative space that's being created here. It's almost straight there. And this is coming around like that, you see? So I'm using alignments. I'm using vertical alignments, negative shape, and horizontal alignments to try and get things in place. So you're using vertical, horizontal, horizontal. You're using negative space. I'm also using, I'm thinking straight. Versus curve. Those are my lines. So now that I've got this whole, this larger body in place, now I could come in and breaking these shapes down just a little bit more. All right, let's see now. She's has these fun glasses, so let's. Okay, I'm going to get into her. Don't do that, cat. Don't bite that, please. Don't. He's biting the cords. Now as I start getting into the clothing and stuff, I start thinking of surface lines. Surface lines and overlap. You start to look closely. All right, there's some folds, right? So I just try and start with the big picture and just break it down. Now let's approach this. Let's do this another way too. Now I'm just going to make this smaller. Okay, another way you could do it, and this is more where we're going to try and get more action per se. All right, so that might be my my line of action. Okay, upper. This is going to be the top and bottom. This helps me to frame it up. And now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to think of the upper and lower torso, okay? And I'm going to think of that almost as like a peanut shape. Head I'm going to put in almost like a square. Let's get the legs next. And I'm kind of looking at the relationship of the knee to the foot. Where's this other foot? Other foot's going to be over here. This knee is going to be up just slightly. It's coming straight down. Okay, let's go ahead and get these, maybe work on these shoulders here. Look, this angle is here. Hip is going in that direction. Hands. Okay. All right, let's flesh this these arms out now. So this is, look at this. This is going to be a cylinder. All right. She's got these. Let's see here. This bag is coming here. Where's it line up? Outside there. Down to her knees. Right. All right, let's get her head in now. So let's go ahead and start with, are we looking up at her eye line? Yeah, we are, I believe. So we can put that nose in place. Put the lips or her mouth? Where's her ear? Okay. All right, let's bring up our next picture. All right, let's start with this lady there. So there's my action line coming down, right? All right, halfway between the top and the bottom. Okay, now look at this. Her whole upper chest is facing this way over here. So we want to definitely make sure that center line is shifted to the right hand side there. She's looking down. All right, let's get the skirt in place here. All right, she has this bottle, so let's put the bottle in next. And then let's put her hand in. All right, other hand is up here. Look at that. Here's the inactive side. You see that? And then the active side. Now her glasses, they're kind of at this slant. Look at that. Drop the ear, the jawline. All right, let's see now. So this is going to be her waistband, maybe, right? Yep, right below the elbow there. You see that? And then her purse. Where's her purse? Now I'm looking at the negative space in there. There's a nice curve. And she has her sleeve here. Legs come in here. Look at this. Straight up, and then get that calf in there. Okay, let's get this guy in place now. And you don't have to draw the guy right next to the girl. You could put him off to the side here. So let's start once again, top and bottom. Now we've kind of established his length, right? Halfway, upper and lower torso, right? Okay, he's really standing up straight there, right? It's a very, I'm always looking for shapes. He has a very boxy form there. You see that? Now this leg's coming down. And then look at the position of the other foot to where this one's at. So we're kind of like this, right? All right. And then look at this beautiful curve coming down. It's something, not that severe. Straight there. Oh, now look, this is interesting. Look, I went straight down there, but that's not true. It's really like this, and I made that mistake because I wasn't looking at the picture exactly. Okay, let's get his head in here now. I'm looking at this negative space right here. And you could even continue that. Look at this. A lot of times I will try and just keep my line straight. This gives me a containment area. Now I can come in here and give a nice round. Because I know the outside part, the shape is correct. let's look at, before we go here, let's take a look at this gesture where people have their arms crossed. This is pretty common. Okay, so let's take a minute and explore that. So let's just look closely what's going on here. See, you've got the edge of his wrist going into his shirt there, and then you've got this straight coming here. And then right, this is like where it comes in contact with the fingers. So where's the elbow? The elbow is down here like this, right? And there is, if you look closely, I'm going to show this to you. Here is the elbow, and here is the ulna. And there's a bone, the ulna bone that connects those two. So a lot of times when you're drawing this, you can throw a line from the, and just remember it's pinky side right down to the elbow. Make a straight line, and then come in here with a slight curve. You see that? And that will work every time. Okay, there's the other elbow. And then we could use a sleeve. It's a surface right there. And then his hand is here. I'm just going to gesture this. And then I'm going to look at this. This is the shape right here. This negative shape right in there. You see that? And then his sleeve is coming out there. Look at that. His chest is in front of that arm over there. Shirt comes down, and then it's coming from the back side there. You see this? All right, surface lines, his zipper and his pants. And then he's got a fold here. A fold down there. And then he has his jeans that are a little too long for him, but that's okay. And that's going to do it. So that's how I would break these down just a bit. And they're quick sketch. I mean, in a half an hour we went through 4 different variations. So yeah, that's it. So listen, I want to thank you for tuning in today. My name's Kurt, Dad Who Draws. This is the Daily Draw, and I will see you guys later. All right, great job.